Hello. Hi everyone. I am teacher Lynn from exploringEnglish2.com. Today we'll be having more activities from Exploring English book number 2. And to start that, let's have our first page 111 review chapter number 8. Topics, grammar and functions. Now let's have 112. Nancy's journey. Look at the picture. Tokyo, Tahiti. Alright. Now let's do the reading. Alright. Last summer, Nancy Payne flew around the world. She started in New York and made her first stop in Rio de Janeiro. Rio is a wonderful city and Nancy made some good friends there. They taught her a few words of Portuguese and she learned the samba. Alright, next, after a week in Rio, Nancy continued her journey. She flew over some very high mountains called the Andes and landed in Lima, Peru. She walked around the capital and took photographs of the beautiful old churches. Nancy left Peru on a fine sunny day. She traveled across the Pacific Ocean to the island of Tahiti. Alright, the picture. It was a very long trip, more than 2,000 miles, but the weather was good and she didn't have any problems. Nancy loved the people of Tahiti and she had a good time there. She sailed a small boat and swam in the ocean every day. The sun was always hot and the beaches were beautiful. Everything was perfect. Okay, that was a good and nice story from 113. Now let's continue the story. After 2 weeks, Nancy got back in her plane and left for Japan. She stayed in Tokyo for a couple of days in a small hotel near the center of the city. She found a very nice tea house across the street from her hotel. Nancy enjoyed the lovely gardens there. She also admired the traditional clothes of the Japanese women. Okay, next. Nancy's stop was Moscow, Russia. She had some rough weather on the way. But Nancy is an expert pilot and she arrived at her destination without any serious trouble. In Moscow, she bought a fur coat and saw some folk dancers. And then the last stop of Nancy's journey was Paris, the city of light. She visited some friends in the Latin Quarter and they took her to a fine restaurant near the riverside. Nancy ate frog legs and drank some delicious white wine. Her friends asked a lot of questions about her travels and she told them everything. It was quite a journey. Alright, and that's it, I think, for today. We are done with the story. We'll be doing the story questions on our next video. This has been Teacher Lynn and I'll see you again.